Reject weakness, embrace discipline, for discipline is the foundation upon which true strength is built. Life is filled with moments where weakness seems to take hold, casting shadows of doubt and uncertainty. However, weakness is not a permanent state nor a reflection of your true potential. It is merely a signal, a call to pause, reflect, and adjust. When faced with weakness, the key is not to succumb to it, but to use it as an opportunity to develop mental fortitude and emotional resilience. The moment you reject weakness and choose discipline, you shift your focus from limitation to empowerment. Life is filled with moments where weakness takes hold, casting shadows of self-doubt and uncertainty. It whispers that we are not enough, that the challenges we face are insurmountable, and that retreat is the only option. Yet, this view of weakness is an illusion. Weakness is not a permanent state, nor is it a reflection of our true selves. It is merely a signal, a call to pause, to reflect, to adjust. When embraced with the right mindset, it transforms from a barrier into a stepping stone, guiding us toward growth and resilience. Weakness is often misunderstood. We see it as a flaw, an embarrassing vulnerability that must be hidden from the world. But what if we reframed weakness as a natural part of the human experience, a reminder of our need for balance and care? Just as a wound alerts us to injury, weakness is a gentle nudge, urging us to address areas in our lives that require attention. Whether it's physical fatigue, emotional strain, or mental exhaustion, weakness serves as a crucial checkpoint. It reminds us to pause and realign with what truly matters. In moments of weakness, clarity often feels out of reach. We convince ourselves that the struggle is permanent, that there is no way forward. This distorted perception can be paralyzing. However, when we recognize that weakness is fleeting, we begin to regain control. It is in this recognition that we find empowerment. Weakness, rather than defining us, becomes a passing phase, a moment to gather strength and refocus. This shift in perspective liberates us from the grip of fear and self-doubt, enabling us to see challenges as opportunities for transformation. Pushing beyond our comfort zones can amplify feelings of weakness, but this is where the most profound growth occurs. The discomfort we experience is not a sign of failure. It is evidence that we are stretching our limits, venturing into uncharted territory where our potential is waiting to be discovered. Just as muscles grow stronger through repeated strain and recovery, our inner strength is forged in moments of perceived weakness. When we lean into these experiences rather than shying away, we unlock capabilities we never knew existed. Weakness, paradoxically, is an invitation to cultivate strength. By confronting it head-on, we develop resilience, the ability to bounce back stronger from setbacks. Each time we face weakness with courage, we prove to ourselves that we are capable of overcoming obstacles. This builds a reserve of confidence that carries us through future challenges. The moments when we feel weakest are often the moments that shape us the most. Looking back, we realize that these were not periods of defeat, but catalysts for personal evolution. Embracing weakness also fosters humility, a virtue that grounds us in reality. It reminds us that perfection is an illusion, that we are human and therefore fallible. Humility softens the harsh self-criticism that often accompanies weakness, replacing it with compassion and understanding. This shift allows us to extend the same grace to others, recognizing that everyone faces struggles. In doing so, we cultivate deeper connections and a more profound sense of empathy. Weakness is not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new chapter. It provides the space to reassess priorities, to let go of what no longer serves us, and to adopt healthier perspectives. This cycle of rest and renewal is essential for sustainable growth. By honoring the role of weakness in our lives, we learn to navigate challenges with greater wisdom and adaptability. Weakness whispers of our struggles, but roars of our strength when we rise. It is in these moments of doubt that we discover our truest capabilities. It is a reminder of our capacity for growth, resilience, and transformation. By shifting our perspective, we turn moments of vulnerability into opportunities for strength, moving closer to the person we are meant to become. Discipline is the bridge between intention and accomplishment. It is the force that transforms dreams into reality, potential into tangible results. Without discipline, even the grandest aspirations remain dormant, waiting for the structure and momentum that discipline provides. Discipline is not about perfection or rigidity. Rather, it is about consistency and resilience, showing up for yourself day after day, especially when the initial excitement fades and challenges begin to mount. It is this unwavering commitment that turns fleeting motivation into enduring success. At its core, discipline is an act of self-respect. It is a declaration that your goals, dreams, and aspirations are worthy of the effort required to achieve them. Discipline demands that you prioritize what truly matters over fleeting distractions and short-term pleasures. This doesn't mean living a life devoid of joy or spontaneity. Instead, it means consciously aligning your actions with your values and long-term objectives. When you practice discipline, you begin to feel a profound sense of alignment between your choices and your aspirations. This alignment fosters a deep sense of purpose, providing clarity and direction in an otherwise chaotic world. Starting small is the cornerstone of building discipline. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of your goals, but breaking them down into manageable steps makes the journey less daunting. Each small action, repeated consistently, builds momentum over time. This accumulation of effort not only propels you forward, but also reinforces your belief in your ability to succeed. Discipline, therefore, is less about grand gestures and more about the quiet persistence of doing what needs to be done, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. Over time, these small disciplined actions compound, creating significant progress that may feel almost effortless. Discipline thrives on routine. Intentional habits anchor your day, conserving energy and focus for what truly matters. Routines create a sense of stability and predictability, which is especially valuable in times of uncertainty or stress. They serve as a reminder that you are in control of your time and priorities, even when external circumstances feel chaotic. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't require endless willpower. Once a habit is formed, it becomes a natural part of your life. Resilience is an inseparable companion to discipline. No journey is without setbacks, and discipline equips you to navigate these moments with grace. When progress feels slow or obstacles arise, discipline keeps you grounded in the belief that effort over time yields results. Resilience allows you to view setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and learning. Together, resilience and discipline create an unshakable foundation for long-term success. They teach you to embrace the process, recognizing that each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory in itself. The power of discipline lies not only in its ability to create external success, but also in its profound impact on internal growth. Discipline cultivates self-trust. Each time you honor a commitment to yourself, you reinforce the belief that you are capable and dependable. This trust becomes the foundation for confidence, enabling you to take on greater challenges with conviction. Discipline also fosters patience, a rare virtue in a world that often prioritizes instant gratification. It teaches you to value the process as much as the outcome, reminding you that meaningful achievements take time and consistent effort. One of the most transformative aspects of discipline is its ability to build momentum. Momentum is a powerful force that makes it easier to maintain discipline over time. When you consistently take action, even small ones, you create a positive feedback loop. Each completed task fuels your motivation to keep going, making the next step feel more attainable. This momentum helps you overcome inertia and resistance, which are often the biggest barriers to progress. Once you've built momentum, discipline becomes less about forcing yourself to act and more about maintaining a rhythm that feels natural and sustainable. Discipline also fosters a sense of freedom, a paradox that surprises many. While discipline may seem restrictive at first, it actually liberates you from the chaos of indecision and procrastination. When you are disciplined, you create order in your life, which allows you to focus your energy on what truly matters. This sense of control over your actions and priorities brings a profound sense of peace and empowerment. Rather than feeling constrained by discipline, you feel empowered by the knowledge that you are actively shaping your life according to your values and goals. Another profound benefit of discipline is its ability to strengthen character. Discipline requires you to confront your limitations and push beyond them. It demands honesty, commitment, and perseverance, qualities that not only contribute to success, but also shape the person you become. The process of cultivating discipline teaches you to be accountable to yourself, to honor your commitments even when no one else is watching. This integrity builds a sense of self-respect that is invaluable in both personal and professional contexts. Discipline is not about denying yourself joy or comfort. On the contrary, it is about creating a life where your actions align with your deepest desires and values. It is about making choices that support your long-term well-being, even if they require short-term sacrifices. This perspective shifts discipline from being a burden to being an act of self-love. When viewed through this lens, discipline becomes a source of empowerment rather than restriction, a means of creating the life you truly want. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built. It is the silent force that drives action, sustains effort, and overcomes resistance. By embracing discipline, you unlock your potential and gain the tools to navigate life's challenges with confidence and resilience. It is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Discipline transforms not just what you do, but who you are, empowering you to create a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting achievement. Discomfort is an inevitable part of life, often appearing when we step outside the familiar boundaries of our comfort zones. While it is natural to seek security and ease, growth rarely occurs within those limits. Discomfort is a sign that you are pushing beyond what you already know into a space where new opportunities and capabilities await. Far from being an obstacle, discomfort is a signal of progress, a marker that you are on the path to personal development. The first step to overcoming discomfort is understanding its purpose. Discomfort is not a punishment or a reflection of inadequacy. It is the body's and mind's response to change. When you engage in new challenges or attempt to break old patterns, it is natural to feel unsettled. This unease is the mind's way of alerting you to uncertainty, but it is also an invitation to grow. By reframing discomfort as a sign that you are expanding your horizons, you begin to see it as a necessary and even valuable part of the process. Embracing discomfort requires a shift in perspective. Rather than avoiding situations that feel challenging, you can choose to view them as opportunities for transformation. Each moment of discomfort is a chance to confront fears, test limits, and learn more about yourself. It is through these moments that you discover what you are truly capable of. Discomfort, far from being a deterrent, becomes a teacher, revealing insights that comfort could never provide. Growth is not about eliminating discomfort, but learning to navigate it with resilience and courage. One of the most effective ways to overcome discomfort is to break it down into manageable pieces. When faced with a daunting challenge, it is easy to feel overwhelmed and paralyzed. However, by focusing on one small step at a time, you reduce the intensity of the discomfort. Each small victory builds confidence and momentum, making the overall challenge seem less intimidating. This approach not only helps you move forward, but also trains your mind to associate discomfort with progress rather than fear or failure. Discomfort often arises from fear. Fear of failure, fear of the unknown, fear of judgment. Imagine standing before a crowd, heart pounding, ready to deliver your first speech. That fear, while intimidating, is the gateway to newfound confidence if embraced. To overcome it, you must confront these fears directly. Acknowledge their presence, but refuse to let them dictate your actions. Fear is a natural response to stepping into unfamiliar territory, but it is not a definitive barrier. Each time you face fear and move forward anyway, you weaken its hold over you. Over time, you build confidence in your ability to handle uncertainty, turning discomfort into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Patience is another crucial element in overcoming discomfort. Growth takes time, and discomfort often lingers longer than we would like. It can be tempting to retreat to the safety of the familiar when progress feels slow or invisible. However, true transformation requires persistence. By cultivating patience, you learn to endure discomfort without being consumed by it. This does not mean passively waiting for change, but actively engaging in the process, trusting that your efforts will bear fruit in time. Patience allows you to see discomfort not as an enemy, but as a companion on the journey to growth. Discomfort also provides an opportunity to build resilience. Each time you push through challenging moments, you strengthen your ability to handle future difficulties. Resilience is not something you are born with. It is a skill that is developed through repeated exposure to discomfort. By leaning into these moments rather than avoiding them, you build the mental and emotional fortitude needed to face life's inevitable challenges. Resilience is not about never feeling discomfort, but about knowing you have the strength to endure and emerge stronger on the other side. Support from others can be invaluable when navigating discomfort. While growth is ultimately a personal journey, having a network of supportive individuals can make the process more manageable. Friends, mentors, or loved ones can offer encouragement, perspective, and guidance when discomfort feels overwhelming. They can remind you of your strengths and help you see progress when it feels invisible. While the discomfort is yours to face, it does not mean you have to face it alone. Connection and community can be powerful tools in transforming discomfort into growth. A growth mindset is essential for reframing discomfort as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. This mindset encourages you to see challenges as a natural part of the learning process rather than as failures or setbacks. When you approach discomfort with curiosity and openness, you begin to see it as a sign that you are moving closer to your goals. This mindset helps you remain focused on the bigger picture, recognizing that temporary discomfort is a small price to pay for long-term growth and fulfillment. Discomfort, though often unpleasant, is temporary. It can feel all-encompassing in the moment, but it always passes. By reminding yourself of its transience, you can endure it more easily. Knowing that discomfort is not a permanent state allows you to push through, trusting that relief and progress are on the other side. This perspective helps you stay grounded, reducing the intensity of the discomfort and enabling you to remain committed to your goals. Overcoming discomfort is about embracing the process of growth in all its forms. It requires courage, patience, and a willingness to face uncertainty. Discomfort is not a barrier to success, but a vital component of it. By leaning into these moments with resilience and an open mind, you unlock the potential for profound transformation. Each step forward, no matter how uncomfortable, brings you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be. Mental fortitude is the foundation of resilience, the inner strength that enables individuals to persevere through challenges, adapt to unforeseen changes, and remain steadfast in their pursuit of purpose. It is not about suppressing emotions or pretending to be unshaken by adversity, but about acknowledging difficulties and choosing to move forward despite them. This quality, rooted in persistence and adaptability, is what allows people to transform obstacles into opportunities and emerge stronger from life's trials. At its core, mental toughness begins with persistence, the unyielding determination to stay the course even when the road becomes arduous. Life is filled with setbacks, moments that test resolve and threaten to derail progress. However, persistence fuels the ability to continue pushing forward, recognizing that every small effort contributes to the greater goal. This persistence is not blind stubbornness, but an informed choice to remain committed to what truly matters. It stems from an understanding that setbacks are not failures, but lessons. And each step, no matter how small, is a step closer to success. Adaptability is equally crucial in cultivating mental resilience. The ability to adjust to changing circumstances, pivot when necessary, and embrace uncertainty is what separates those who falter from those who thrive. Adaptability does not mean abandoning goals, but finding new ways to achieve them when the original path becomes obstructed. It requires flexibility of thought and an openness to reevaluate strategies. By embracing change as an inevitable part of life, individuals become better equipped to navigate complexity with grace and composure. Adaptability transforms adversity into a platform for innovation and growth. A sense of purpose anchors mental resilience, providing a guiding light even in the darkest times. Purpose gives meaning to persistence and adaptability, making the struggle worthwhile. It acts as a compass, directing effort and energy toward goals that resonate on a deep level. This clarity of purpose fosters a sense of determination that is difficult to shake, empowering individuals to overcome obstacles that might otherwise seem insurmountable. When actions align with purpose, even the most challenging situations become opportunities to affirm and strengthen one's commitment to their values and aspirations. Building mental fortitude requires a proactive approach to self-awareness. Understanding one's own strengths, weaknesses, and triggers is essential for managing reactions to stress and adversity. Self-awareness allows individuals to identify patterns of thought that undermine resilience and replace them with constructive perspectives. It fosters emotional intelligence, enabling people to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively in difficult situations. This internal clarity serves as a foundation for developing strategies to maintain focus and composure, even when faced with uncertainty or pressure. Resilience is also cultivated through the consistent practice of pushing boundaries. Just as physical strength is developed by gradually increasing resistance, mental toughness grows when individuals willingly step outside their comfort zones. Each challenge, no matter how small, becomes an opportunity to build confidence and reinforce the belief in one's ability to persevere. Over time, this repeated exposure to discomfort creates a reservoir of inner strength that can be drawn upon when larger obstacles arise. Mental resilience is not a trait one is born with, but a skill honed through deliberate effort and experience. Equally important in fostering mental fortitude is the practice of mindfulness. Staying present in the moment rather than being consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past allows individuals to focus their energy where it is most needed. Mindfulness enhances clarity and decision-making, reducing the emotional toll of stressful situations. By cultivating a mindset that values presence, individuals can approach challenges with a sense of calm and control, even when external circumstances are chaotic. Mindfulness is a tool that not only strengthens resilience, but also enhances overall well-being. Support from a community or network can play a pivotal role in building resilience. While mental toughness is deeply personal, it does not have to be a solitary endeavor. Encouragement and guidance from others provide a safety net during times of difficulty. Sharing experiences, seeking advice, and receiving emotional support can lighten the burden of adversity. Community creates a sense of belonging and reminds individuals that they are not alone in their struggles, which can be an immense source of strength when navigating challenges. Visualization and positive self-talk are powerful tools for reinforcing mental resilience. Imagining oneself overcoming obstacles and achieving goals helps to build confidence and mental preparedness. This mental rehearsal creates a blueprint for success, making it easier to navigate difficulties when they arise. Similarly, replacing negative self-talk with affirming, empowering statements fosters a mindset of capability and determination. The narratives individuals tell themselves shape their reality, and cultivating an internal dialogue that reinforces resilience is a key aspect of mental fortitude. Mental resilience is not about avoiding hardship, but about facing it with courage and purpose. It is the ability to remain steadfast in the face of uncertainty, to adapt when necessary, and to persist despite setbacks. Mental fortitude is a skill that grows with practice, shaped by experiences and the choices made in response to them. By embracing persistence, adaptability, and a clear sense of purpose, individuals can build an unshakable foundation of resilience, enabling them to navigate life's challenges with strength and grace. Through this journey, they discover not only their capacity to endure, but also their potential to thrive. Mental strength is not merely the absence of weakness. It is the cultivation of intentional practices that empower individuals to face challenges with clarity and resilience. Among these practices, visualization, self-awareness, and the conscious removal of excuses stand as transformative tools that enable growth, build confidence, and enhance emotional and mental fortitude. These elements work in harmony to create a foundation for navigating adversity and achieving personal and professional aspirations. Visualization is a powerful mechanism for fostering mental strength. It is more than simply imagining success. It is an active process of mentally rehearsing the steps and strategies needed to overcome obstacles. Visualization allows you to see yourself thriving in situations that might otherwise feel overwhelming. For instance, an athlete might visualize crossing the finish line of a marathon, focusing on each step of the journey from training sessions to the final sprint. This mental preparation builds confidence and primes the mind for action. When you create a vivid mental image of overcoming challenges, your brain begins to associate these scenarios with possibility rather than fear. This practice builds confidence and reduces anxiety by familiarizing the mind with success even before it is achieved. Visualization is not about wishful thinking, but about preparing the mind to perform at its best when the moment arises. Through visualization, you train your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems. It encourages a proactive mindset, shifting attention from what could go wrong to what actions can be taken to make things go right. This shift in perspective empowers you to approach challenges with a sense of agency and determination. When faced with uncertainty, the mental rehearsal of success reminds you that you have the capability to navigate even the most daunting situations. This mental imagery strengthens not only your belief in yourself, but also your capacity to act decisively under pressure. Self-awareness is equally vital in the development of mental strength. It is the ability to recognize and understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, as well as how they influence your responses to external circumstances. Self-awareness creates a foundation for personal growth, enabling you to identify patterns that either support or hinder your resilience. By understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and triggers, you can make conscious choices about how to respond to challenges rather than being driven by impulsive reactions. This clarity of thought fosters emotional intelligence and enhances your ability to adapt to changing circumstances. Self-awareness is not a static quality, but a skill that deepens with practice. Reflection is one of its most effective tools. Taking the time to analyze past experiences, both successes and failures, provides valuable insights into what strategies work best for you. It helps you identify areas for improvement while also reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome adversity. Self-awareness also allows you to set realistic goals and boundaries, aligning your actions with your values and aspirations. This alignment reduces internal conflict and creates a sense of purpose that strengthens mental resilience. The removal of excuses is another critical component in enhancing mental strength. Excuses are often born from fear, self-doubt, or a desire to avoid discomfort. While they may provide temporary relief, they ultimately limit your growth and potential. By acknowledging excuses for what they are, barriers to progress, you take the first step toward overcoming them. This requires honesty and a willingness to confront the underlying fears or beliefs that give rise to excuses. When you let go of excuses, you reclaim the power to shape your life according to your goals rather than external circumstances. Excuses often stem from a perception of inadequacy or a belief that conditions must be perfect before action can be taken. However, waiting for the right moment is an illusion that keeps progress perpetually out of reach. Mental strength involves recognizing that perfection is neither attainable nor necessary. The key is to act with the resources and knowledge you have in the present, trusting that growth will occur through the process. Removing excuses liberates you from the paralysis of inaction, allowing you to take consistent steps toward your goals. By eliminating excuses, you also cultivate a sense of accountability. Taking responsibility for your choices and actions reinforces the belief that you are in control of your own success. This mindset empowers you to face challenges head on, knowing that setbacks are opportunities for learning rather than reasons to quit. Accountability fosters resilience by shifting the focus from external factors to internal capabilities. It reminds you that while circumstances may not always be within your control, your response to them always is. When combined, visualization, self-awareness, and the removal of excuses create a powerful synergy that enhances mental strength. Visualization prepares the mind for success. Self-awareness provides the clarity needed to navigate challenges, and removing excuses clears the path for action. Together, these practices foster a mindset of resilience, adaptability, and purpose. They encourage you to approach life with confidence and determination, knowing that you possess the tools to overcome whatever obstacles arise. Mental strength is not about avoiding hardship, but about equipping yourself to face it with grace and resolve. Visualization helps you see the possibilities within challenges. Self-awareness ensures that your responses are intentional and aligned with your values, and the removal of excuses empowers you to take consistent action. These practices, when woven into the fabric of daily life, transform obstacles into opportunities and potential into achievement. By embracing these tools, you not only build mental resilience, but also unlock your capacity for growth, fulfillment, and lasting success. Weakness, like passing storms, reminds us of our humanity and the beauty of resilience born from struggle. It is not a sign of failure, but a moment that calls us to rise stronger. It humbles us, pointing out areas where we need growth, but it does not define us. Instead, what truly shapes our lives is the response we choose in the face of weakness. Discipline is that choice, a deliberate and empowering decision to rise above limitations, transforming vulnerability into a pathway towards strength. It is through discipline that we move from being weighed down by doubt to realizing the full potential of our lives. Discipline is more than a tool for achieving goals. It is a transformative force that reshapes the way we think, act, and persevere. By choosing discipline, we commit to showing up consistently, even when the road is difficult and progress seems slow. This commitment creates a foundation for growth that extends beyond accomplishments, fostering a mindset of resilience, purpose, and self-trust. It enables us to navigate the complexities of life with confidence, knowing that challenges are not barriers, but opportunities for improvement. As discipline becomes a guiding principle, its power lies in enabling us to overcome discomfort. Growth often requires stepping into unfamiliar and challenging spaces, where discomfort becomes a signal of progress rather than a barrier. Places where discomfort naturally arises. Yet discomfort, far from being a signal to retreat, is an indicator that we are pushing beyond our comfort zones into areas of expansion. Discipline equips us to face discomfort with purpose, transforming it into a catalyst for progress and reframing adversity as a necessary part of growth. Each challenge we embrace becomes a stepping stone in our transformation. At the heart of this process lies mental fortitude, a quality that enables us to endure setbacks, adapt to change, and stay anchored in our purpose. Mental strength is not innate, but cultivated through deliberate effort and consistent practice. Discipline reinforces this resilience by creating a sense of structure and momentum, allowing us to maintain focus and determination even in the face of uncertainty. Through discipline, we develop the persistence required to overcome challenges and the adaptability needed to navigate an ever-changing world. The synergy of discipline, resilience, and self-awareness is the cornerstone of a fulfilled and successful life. These qualities work together to empower us to take ownership of our choices and embrace responsibility for our growth. Discipline provides the structure, resilience offers the strength, and self-awareness ensures alignment with our values and aspirations. This combination enables us to move through life with intention, transforming obstacles into stepping stones and fears into opportunities for courage. While weakness may be a natural part of life, it is not its defining feature. We are not bound by our moments of doubt or limitation. Instead, our capacity to rise above them defines who we are and what we achieve. Discipline transforms fleeting moments of vulnerability into enduring strength, guiding us toward lives of purpose and fulfillment. It is a choice to prioritize long-term growth over temporary comfort, to take consistent action even when the journey feels uncertain. Ultimately, the path to lasting success and empowerment is built on the foundation of disciplined action, a willingness to embrace discomfort, and the cultivation of mental resilience. These qualities do not eliminate challenges, but equip us to face them with courage, clarity, and determination. By choosing discipline, we reclaim control over our lives, unlocking the potential for profound transformation and sustained achievement. It is in this deliberate choice that we find the strength to not only overcome, but to thrive, becoming the best versions of ourselves and inspiring others to do the same.